Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Struggling Simulator. Welcome back to another episode of me trying to tackle, we'll see if we're gonna be successful. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to resolve the issue, but who knows these days with Oolykee and all. Okay, so what we have here is the failure to communicate. We have a situation here where we have the high pressure turbine. Two of them, they can't output the steam fast enough. So initially I had a problem with how you diagnose this. I'm just going to slow the time down for the time being just to diagnose all of this. You will see here that these thermal desalinators, they were not working properly because Oolykee made, or I made the 200 pipe to here, but the individual pipes connecting each desalinator were only 60 and 72 is the amount of water they need. So when this is working with maximum capacity, they weren't getting enough fresh water. Now we're gonna deal with what the next problem is for us here. As you will see, we will have, let me see if this is resolved. We will tackle this. So we still have this problem happening with the steam not being able to get out. Why is it not being able to get out? So let's monitor the thermal desalinator. I'm going to monitor the left hand side one because it's getting less resources. You can see that water is still not being emptied from here. You can see here output is full, so water is not getting out. So what's the problem with water? 72 water is being created. Is it getting out fast enough? Doesn't look like it. This water really needs to go out of here, out of the system. If it stops in any moment, it's causing this backlog of steam that can't go further. So I'm gonna just show you that I was playing with this a little bit. I think it's still a good system, that they improved the system, but it's not fully improved. So what was the problem here? The problem was that I left this after the last episode for a while to run, and what happened was first of all, the refineries were full of heavy oil and or the not light oil, the naphtha. That needs to be burned out. So this was the problem, where this wasn't burning out fast enough the byproducts that we have. So this needs to be taken care of. So we need to be able to burn this off at all the time. So do something with it. It doesn't have to burn off. But we agreed, or at least I made a decision, that all of this naphtha needs to go. So what we need to do here is get rid of this naphtha. Gas will turn into diesel. From here we need the diesel, which is the main product of the refinery, and then light oil goes into this one. So and here we have the medium oil, heavy oil, and sour water. Sour water is not a problem, the heavy oil is the problem. So this is the second thing that we need to resolve from the refinery. That will be heavy oil and the naphtha. Both of those things I covered in the last episode, but I can't do many things from this that I really want. To be honest, the only thing that I can do from this is to create steam. So this is what we're doing. So we need to create steam from both of these from both of these naphtha. You can see that we can just make it into air pollution, which I don't know if it's a smart idea. That would be in a flare, or we can turn it into rubber and pollution, or turn it into rubber with sulfur. We have enough rubber. I think we make rubber from diesel, but like, this is one of the things that I can stop doing, and potentially, why the hell not? We can do rubber from that. But let's say that I want to create pressure and electricity out of that, and power the refinery itself. So how do I approach this issue? I need to see what the problem is. So both of these, you can see that refineries are working on and off. The problem is that they have full outputs. In this case, this is naphtha, and here it's medium oil, but it would be heavy oil potentially if naphtha wasn't the problem. So we're not burning I paused it by accident. We're not burning these byproducts fast enough. So what we need to do is we need to create the system where all the naphtha. So let's start with naphtha. That naphtha needs to be burned off. So we have 24 naphtha produced here, and we have 24 naphtha produced here, which is perfect fine. By the way, everything else seems to be working fine. I will not touch it. Truck struggling. Oh my god, they're all trying to deliver fuel. The Lord. Oh no, this is the different pair of shoes. We have a problem now with this. I'm just gonna do this quick solution here. What is happening here is that I'm getting more and more rocks, and I don't want to deal with this now. I want to do something useful. So what I'm gonna do is build this storage here and tell them that they can bring rock here. I can't imagine. I can imagine that we were struggling with where to find home for rocks, and now we have so much of it that I don't know what to do with. But here we go. So all the rocks can be dumped here, and then the crane here is gonna do a little bit more work and extend the range of the crane. So yeah, that's fine. That's gonna resolve that our busyless or I want to say useless, not really useless. No, definitely not useless trucks. Busyless trucks are not doing anything. Most of the island is not wasting any resources. All good. I have a cappuccino, instant 3-in-1 coffee. I think I called it cappuccino, but this is what I'm drinking now. I found out the stock of them. I didn't check the expiration date. I didn't find the expiration date on the instant coffee, but tastes fine to me. So I'm going to be focusing on resolving this power issue. I think it's a good learning, good tutorial, how to potentially I don't want to sound like a guru or something, but open your mind. I'm trying to open mind how people can actually think for themselves what the issues are and to resolve. This is, in my personal opinion, in real life, one of the best schools, educations, qualities, skills you can have is troubleshooting. It's knowing how to resolve problems. This is just my 2 cents, like even more so than any school. Yes, school is important and all that stuff, but you need to be able to resolve problems, like your own problems in life. You need to know where to find the solutions and stuff. And this is the troubleshooting part that, at least in this example, I wanted to show you how this can be resolved. You can see constantly here we have a problem with this is the output is full water. So there's many problems that needs to be solved with this. Most of the problems that I encounter, now don't record this, don't record me saying this, but it's caused by me. I cause my own problems. So let's talk about me problems. Me problems in this case is oversupply of water. I can tell you that this is the problem, the short-term problem, but the long-term problem, there's many of them. I already resolved partially this problem by we literally didn't have enough water just a moment ago, and previous setup that I did wasn't good because it didn't secure the water delivery if all the steam from these boilers is used to run the refinery and not desalinators, and that's a possibility. So what was the problem then is that we didn't have enough steam to create water, and in the previous setup the only water that was getting into these steam boilers was from here. And what happened then, that this recipe didn't work because there was not enough water. So that was the problem before. And I resolved this by putting this pumping station here. I reversed the pipes to feed back into the into this system where this water is being created as well, and then all of this water had to be one more time fed back into the whole system of water supply that goes out of here. So now water is flowing freely, but all this excess water that we are producing when everything is functioning well is blocking somewhere down the line ability for us to get rid of this water. Because if we don't get rid of this water now, yes, overproduction of water is a problem. It's a problem, and that's it. How to resolve this is just follow the pipes and see where the water is getting stuck. You saw here just not getting further. So we go to the next intersection. That would be this one here. Priority input is perfect, priority output is perfect, so we need to see what's going to happen with this water here. For now it's flowing smoothly, seamlessly. This one is getting stuck though. So why is this one getting stuck? and this one is not getting stuck. Here we go. This one just stopped. I'm gonna wait for it to stop again, because this is the problem of flow of this water. There we go. It stopped again. So this is the thing what is causing the problem. So we're getting back here to this system, and now we're coming to another problem where we really need to rethink what we're gonna do here, because this water needs to be we need to get rid of this water as well. So these cooling towers are literally preventing these guys from putting too much water into the system, because this pipe is literally pushing 200 water per minute, and this is preventing it to push it forward. We either need to expand the pipes so you can take both this water and this water generated by the cooling towers. We need to increase the capacity of this pipe, or let me see, this oh, look at this stupid thing here. How you doing, stupid? Who's your father? Oolykee is your father. That's who's your father. So we need to find out how to unplug this. So here, this water is getting here. This is perfect. Well, not really. This is temporarily giving us some. Is it temporary or no? Yeah, because these coal power plants, they're secondary ones, so they're not giving us water constantly. So what we can do is unplug this further down the line, because just let's monitor one more time and see, is this stopping for any moment of time? Because I think if it says here that it's running 40% of the time, so it's still stopping. So I believe that this is the main problem for our troubleshooting. But since downstream from this we still have problems with water supply, we should be addressing issues downstream. And we come to the end, the last pipe that I just no, this one here. So I'm gonna put this priority here for this water to get rid of this from the system first, rather than pumping new water underground. So let's see how this is gonna be resolved. That was coffee time for me. Even this instant coffee is getting low, so just problems everywhere. So now this water shouldn't be stopping unless we literally are overproducing water for the whole system. At the moment it doesn't seem so. At the moment it seems like this guy is working 100%, but we still need to follow up on this. 34%. We obviously gonna have to wait for a month to see how this pipe sends water here. But just a heads up on this also is that this is splitting into two directions. So all the water that comes in here, not all the water will go in this pipe. Some of it is going to go in this pipe, and this is for the fertilizer production. We have some additional, and most of it goes into steel production. But yeah, that's the thing for now. Okay, so this is, again, just repeating one more time, this is extremely temporary solution, because I still think this is the problem. We're getting generation of water back into the system through these cooling towers. If this stops at all, like these blinking or notifications that our system is not working, this is at fault here, because if it stops, it's the fault of us not having enough throughput. I was even considering in the end to just dump the excess water in the ocean, but I would have to set up priorities where to get water from, and then make sure that only produced water, because this is the first and I think the ultimate water generator. To use this excess steam initially, now it's a lot, it's a good recipe. Let me see, water here, this is a good recipe, but ultimately it's gonna be this one, depleted steam from 15 to 32. This is huge. This is, if you don't think that this is enormous, we're literally more than doubling the amount of water we are getting from the seawater. Here it's 1-to-1 by using normal steam, and this is 2-to-1 by using depleted steam. So this is a big, so very strong recipe, vacuum desalinator, that is going to be ultimate water production. Even this is not OP, but is very powerful. That's causing a huge amount of water production. The last one is going to be the key one. So at the moment this is working, but I'm telling you straight away that this is going to work only for next certain amount of time, and it's going to stop. Now why is it going to stop? Is because let me do the calculations. I'm pretty sure that I'm right here, but maximum production of heavy oil, it's 12 and 12, that's 24. This heavy oil boiler works at 36, so that means we're using 66% at all times. We're using 66% of this heavy oil, or 2/3 of this heavy oil production. That would be water, that would be production of steam. So 66 or 2/3 production of this steam, it would be what, 16? Is it 16, 32? So 32 steam would be from this one. So let's remember this 32 steam from the heavy oil. Plus we have a problem with the naphtha, that is 24 and 24. That's 48 out of 56. This is almost 100%. So 36 to 48. What would this be comparably? 48, that would be like 90% or something like 80 something percent. So but let's say that it's 100%. That would be 48 here, and then 36, the 32 here, right? 32. So 48 and 32, that would be 70, 80, 84, I think, 84 steam-ish, something like that. 32, no, it would be 50, 70 steam. So we would get 70 steam out of these two boilers at the same time. Now I'm thinking, oh look, yeah, it's 60 pipe here and this kind of stuff. But look, if this is working 100%, the steam will, as a priority, go back into the system. I think we might be coming to this right now. No, it's still water issue. It's still water issue. So what is happening here is the water is overflowing again because we're not consuming this much water. Just wanted to double check if all these pumps are actually working at all. No, they're not working. This one is actually working, so this one could be causing some problems. No, this is priority input is from here. This one should be stopping unless we have we are missing water. So for now, this should be absolutely like shot all the way. It's all downstream. So let me just explain this in a more manner. So I'm 100% sure. Well, you know what? Am I 100% sure? You see that this water is stopping again. So in order to resolve this, we can get rid of this either water or steam. So what would we do in this case if this steam that is being created here, which is 24 and 24, cannot be used here? We can literally just extend this pipe and then vent the excess steam. So we would prioritize the input of water from here, because now this setup that we just did will just stop these generators. But if we put the output of water or steam, sorry, this high pressure steam, oh, we don't need that. We can just do the steam goes into the, is it normal chimney, I believe. We can use, no, big chimney? No, you can use the small chimney as well, because it's less than 60. So if we go for the chimney and just put, nope, fine, small one is fine. So if we put it over here, let's connect it here and let's build all of this. So overproduction of this steam will be just vented in the air. We will be, yeah. We will be producing water from this, but this is going to be backlog. You can see here that this water is stopping already. It's stopping because we are prioritizing this water from here. So this shouldn't stop ever, and this shouldn't stop ever. Both of these. Now, if this is stopping, this is fine. It's gonna block some of these cooling towers, but fear not, because overpressure of the steam is just gonna go out of the chimney. Well, it says here overpressure, which is not really true, because in order to have this perfectly, I mean, this is literally 75% not overpressure. Overpressure, or at least 25% of the steam goes through this chimney. In order to set up this perfectly, what you would need to do, we're gonna do it now, we need to set up the balancer and have the steam, let's say over here, all the steam from the power plant go into the balancer like this, and then have priority outputs here and here. And then if there's overpressure, it can go there. Does it make any difference? So, and how do you put this? Output priority here, and this is only for overpressure. So this is not gonna stop the generators here ever, but steam is only created as much as this pipe allows it to come in this direction. So yeah, that's more or less this. Oh, did I just miss the opportunity to make the big cooling tower? Water. No, we still have only small cooling towers. So yeah, this is how this works. We still have a problem here. I still need to make sure that it's definitely water problem, not overpressure. So we'll see how this is going to react in the next couple of moments. We have no research selected, which is a big fat no. I'm just going to start research on. I mean, bigger pipes would resolve a lot of stuff. So. Do I want any special things? I don't know if we're gonna come to anything else over here, but I need to make sure that we have everything. Like this power generation is kind of okay. I think big pipes would probably be the best thing for us. Now I really need to start this ship upgrade so we can finally find our sulfur solution. Ship designer, ship engine, this one steel. This is perfectly fine. I think we have all the materials. No, that's fine. Okay, so let's monitor if my solution to this problem was actually implemented well or not. Fuels are empty, water is not flowing because it's not needed, refinery is not working because outputs are full, output is full, that's diesel. This is the only reason why everything should stop, is diesel. And then we have light oil. What do we do with light oil? Oh yeah, wait, what? No, we're burning naphtha. What? Right, light oil is input here and naphtha is output. My bad. So yeah, currently it's not working because we don't need any diesel. Diesel is fine. So and this is a big not a big problem. This is where all of the system comes into play now. Now this steam is very, very valuable, and we want it to be produced in we want it to go into the cooling towers, so it produces the water back into the system, so we don't waste any products here. And you will see now that there's no need for diesel. That means that this water is not being produced. That means that we have less water in the whole system. So now these pipes are gonna be pumps are gonna be working. I think this one should start first. As you can see, it's working, and eventually because there's no water generation from, well, the desalination here is working, even though I'm not sure if we need this anymore, but there's not enough water in this system, and soon enough this is gonna kick in. These two pumps, they're gonna start supplying water into the system because there's not enough water in the system until the refinery starts working, which is, ta-da! Every time somebody comes and picks up some diesel, that means the refinery gets a big thumbs up. Go work. Coffee for me. Yeah, that I think that's it. I mean, this is again not resolved. I just told you that we just calculated that when the refinery is working at maximum capacity, what is happening in the system here is that we are producing, we said 70 steam, I think we said 32 and 48, that's 50, and 30, that's 80 steam. Now 80 steam is not enough to be used in these two generators. This is the problem. Yes, out of this, is it really 80? Almost 80 minus, like, this is 54. We're getting 48 out of 54. Still not sure what the percentage that is, like 88% I believe or something, but I don't want to calculate that into everything. I'm just gonna count for 100% of this, which would be 80 steam. So at maximum the productivity of the refinery, this is gonna create 80 high pressure steam, high steam. So 80 high steam goes where? 2 times 6, that's 12, 2 times 3, that's 6, that's 18, and 2 times 3, that's 6, that's 24. So 24 goes in here, plus we are getting some for paper, which is undisclosed amount because we don't get paper that often, and the sour water, I would say sour water stripper always needs steam when it's working, but it doesn't work on 100%. These sour water strippers only work because they can process 36 and 36 sour water, and we are producing only 36, so only one sour stripper is actually needed for the whole stripping part of the sour stripper. So I think I can even pause this one, which I think is pausing, freeing the workers. Yeah, this is one of the big, I think this should work perfectly fine. One sour water stripper, so we can get workers back. Anyway, so again, this is creating a need for 30 steam, and we have literally 2 steam extra. 30 steam out of 80, that's 50. These generators can consume only 48 steam, so we literally have here production of 2 steam extra that's going nowhere. It's going towards paper at maximum productivity, only 1.5, so literally we have 0.5 extra steam, and this can put the spanner in your system. So we need to get rid of even this small amount of steam. How do we do that? Well, we can connect one more high pressure turbine to this and a couple of more generators, power generators. That will be the best solution for this. And I believe that I wanted to do that. I wanted to actually build another whole power setup, but now seeing that this amount of steam, even though it's almost insignificant, it's still there. I think by putting a couple of these generators to literally just have this high pressure turbine, one more, which, you know, we have 0.5 extra steam production. I can vent it in the atmosphere, but I'm a cheapskate. we can turn it into water. We can turn it into water in the cooling towers, or we can go. But again, this is 0.5 out of 12. This is like nothing. That can literally stop the refinery from working. So this is how the calculations are in this game. And trust me, in a long enough time, this creates a problem. I mean, probably the easiest solution is just to vent this out if needed. So for example here, actually this is not a good example, because I think I'm gonna need to build another, to make another balancer. Let's see, where are we going with this? There's iron here, there's iron over here. I want this iron, that's my iron. I want this iron as well. Let's just mark all of this as we usually do and catch up with this. We will have to go in this direction though. Yeah, you have stuff to do. Coal mining. Looks like this is a big thing as well. There's a lot of, well, there's some coal here. I think I'm gonna give them to do another strip here. I think this is the one that we were aiming for. So this and this would be another strip that needs to be mined, but I will dig into this coal as well in all sides, all direct. Not here, that's a big mountain. I think I'm gonna leave this one alone for now, but we can go in this direction. So this is gonna keep coal mining busy for a while. And oh my god, dear lord, I don't know when this was happening last time, but we have 0 notification alerts. Again, I'm still sure that this is gonna cause some problems down the line. You can build storages where you're gonna store this excess steam in the form of heavy oil or naphtha. You can store it. It's gonna prolong until the system breaks, but eventually, according to my calculations, which are often flawed, very often, this is gonna stop. This system is gonna stop eventually in 1,000 years. That doesn't matter. You know, we can vent it when it happens. You know, like every so often. But if I want this to work perfectly, I need to get rid of this steam. And how do you get rid of 0.5% of this steam? First of all the steam needs to be connected going into the system, and only excess steam needs to be burned off. So I would say that I would do something like this. Let's because this one is not working at the moment, I'm gonna just demolish this. So if it ever comes to this, this is the solution. We can just build another balancer. I'll just build it like this, and this is going to be connecting. Let's say it doesn't matter where this steam comes from. We are perfectly fine for this steam to come from the, let's say, only one of these boilers. I'm pretty sure that that's fine, as long as the overproduction of steam is being vented. Am I correct there? I might be. I'm somewhat sure that any of this steam can be vented. And now what do we do with steam? I think we can literally vent it into the same chimney here. Now you would say, oh, this is a pollution chimney, and you're just putting a steam into it. Yes. The thing is that the capacities for these chimneys is enormous, like until they actually vent anything, it's enormous capacity, so they would be able to have some steam stored here. Look, absolutely all the steam coming from the boiler here is going into the system, absolutely. And all the steam, priority for all of this steam coming out of refinery is going into the refinery, into the sour stripper, into the paper production. This is just overflow. This is just overflow potentially that could happen once in let's say 1,000 years. I don't know how often would it happen, because it's irregular when this refinery works, because it's dependent on the current end product for all the refining, which is diesel. So I don't know when this would happen, but eventually it would. I can see some buildup over here also. You can see that we are getting some buildup of natural gas here that is not being processed. I would just say that this also can be resolved in the same manner by just prioritizing emptying of this over the pipe over here with diesel, because I'm pretty sure that this is gonna stop eventually, because this one is sending half of 24 diesel and this one is sending 36 to 72 the diesel. So I'm pretty sure that this will block as well, because I can see here this one output is full. Yeah, that's the problem. And then we have backlog of gas here. At the moment this is not a problem, because gas storage is there, but in order to avoid this we can do something like this. Let me just do this. Perfect, is gonna be removed. I need a balancer here as well, just to make sure, because a refinery stopping for us is perfectly fine. No issues with refinery stopping, because the refinery's goal is to build just to make diesel. Everything else is byproduct here, like even sulfur. We are literally just making diesel. Stop the refinery. But if the diesel production stops because we can't produce diesel from gas, because there's too much gas in the system, because this refinery needs to get rid of gas, that's a problem, because literally gas can block the refinery from working. This way, no. Only excess of diesel can stop refinery from working. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, gas buildup can block the refinery. Excess diesel, we don't care if it blocks refinery, because this is literally what we need to do. So yeah, now the refinery can stop working until we process all of this diesel here, which is, you know, all of this needs to be processed. I mean, this is obviously refinery is going to send fuel here because capacity of this pipe is 200 and the input from this is only 36 at max of this pipe. It's 36 at max, so the refinery will be sending diesel anyway in a order of 164 instead of 200, that is maximum pipe capacity. Anyway, I digress. This gas would cause problems down the line. So there you go. Hopefully it makes some sense. Like I said, also this pipe will not be used for 1,000 years, let's say, but eventually it would be used to unblock this. Okay, so what's the next problem? We have here a lot of rocks. Oh, who knew? Who knew rocks are going to be a problem? I would never think so. Oh, I was like, when did I build this? Never, because this is being built on its own. Cool. I did not know this. What will they think of next? And how much do you self-pay for this, you mother? How much does this cost? No. Please let me know. It says here 25. I mean, like, let's say that it's kind of fine, but I'm not sure if it's fine. This is finally flowing, these rocks. Yeah, looks like we have a lot of rocks to dump, which is perfectly fine. I can tell the trucks that they can go and dump the rocks into the ocean. Especially here in this marked zone where we did some dumping before. Leveling, we can mark it as leveling, so they can go and do this, and that's gonna keep everybody busy for a while. Seriously, not you though. Yeah, some of them have full outputs. Again, we are literally kind of hoping that this is the last ramp that I'm gonna build in this direction, but you know, this is our coal mine entrance that is also almost empty. Coal mine. Anyway, what's the other one? The other one is the iron mine, which is the same thing. This needs to be dumped, and that's fine. How we're doing with iron? The conveyor belts are full. I'm fine with this. I had a problem with we had a problem with iron scrap. This was the problem earlier. It resolved itself, but I know that this is also going to be a problem. You need to get rid of your iron scrap, which is absolutely 100%. You want scrap before anything else. Why am I saying that? Because the scrap is a free shit. Scrap is just like your already metal that was already created, steel that was already created, and the recipe is like less ore, no slag, less pollution, less coal, less everything. So it's just like warming the metal up and shaping it. A little bit more complex than that, right? But still, you catch my drift. Okay, that's it. I see a couple of vehicles that are not upgraded, so I'm just gonna go and try to do that. Next stage of upgrades. Oh, right, that would be over here. So replacements. Let's go all these small diesel pickups into the trucks. We have 7. Let's go all 7. Okay, so I don't know. Do I press here 7 then, or yeah, sure. Let's just upgrade all of these. So something is being done here. Okay, are we done with this? 38 minutes into this episode, we are done with this. What is this? This is something new. Enemy found 2 ships. There is an enemy. Okay, what? Not enough crew. Okay, let's go here. Crew 60. How many people? Ooh, no, 106. That's perfect. Yeah, let's go. Let's go! We need a city, actually. I want to go here first. Go and explore this first. Why am I exploring this first? Because I want to find this sour water source. Sour water will bring us sulfur, and sulfur will bring us health and abundance and good stuff in the future. So we need sulfur, right? Yeah. What do we have here? You can see that this pipe has a little bit of... Oh, organic. Why is this... Oh, this is a mixture of this color and this color. Because it's turning green. But I bet that this pipe is full. Yeah, this pipe has priority. So they're waiting for this to empty. So we can empty a little bit of this. and then the rest of it is gonna go in there. But yeah, why is this not being delivered then? This one is because this is flowing in now. Yeah, this is not ideal. Like what I did here is because I'm desperate for this. Like I probably should build overflow all the way to the farms. It's just I'm trying to experiment with the different setups, like, you know, feeding into the same system. But unfortunately, the game doesn't allow multiple things to be in the same. Let's speed this up. In the same pipe, so we need to get rid of this. It's not like a conveyor belt where you can have multiple things on the same conveyor belt. Let me demonstrate this here. For example, we have the both scrap and iron. To be honest, again, Oolykee with the honesty, I'm not complaining about this because getting, you know, separating liquids is much harder than separating items on the conveyor belt, especially if they're going to the same. You know what? Maybe they should be storing two liquids at the same time. I mean, like, they just say stored fertilizer. But yeah, this is the current situation. So what's gonna happen next is this is gonna be switched to organics. So now 2 organics need to go all the way. Now this is gonna be filled with fertilizer 1. Again, this all depends on the amount of ammonia and stuff that we have. I just wish us. Why am I doing this? It's because we have too much compost and we need to get rid of it. So I'm kind of forcing any fertilizer to be used, and plus any fertilizer actually increases, you know, fertility to, you know, any amount. Are we having any problems here? Looks like there is flu mild and we're losing some people. Okay, there we go, resolved. Ship. Yeah, well, I just clicked and it's there. Come on, explore. Location has a settlement. Come on, explore. Show me the money. What did you find? Ooh, electronics. What do you have? Quick. Here's a. No, those are not the trades that I wanted. Those are not the trades. So we have. Oh no, quick trades. My bad. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. I bet that we're gonna have to be in a good relationship with them. So what we're gonna have to do? Let's see, view contracts. And they're gonna tell us here when I find the contract slag. Let's slow this down just to be on a safe side. Slag for sour water. In order to do this, we pay. Okay, requires reputation with the village to be at least 3. There you go. This is what we need to do. We need to improve the reputation. How do we do that? Is with donations. Now you see this. We need to deliver this, so we need to come to this settlement several times to have the relationship with M3. That's gonna give us also like quick buy of the population. That would be the adopt button here. We will be, and I think the better relationship we have. So that's like if we have flus, or that doesn't matter. Like even if you upgrade your settlement and you need people now, boom, boom, boom. Just use Unity, you get more, but it costs a lot to set up. So yeah. I don't know if anybody's bothered by this, but you see these recycling, the biomass collection and waste collection. I'm bothered. They all look the same and they should be next to each other. And this market also should be also. I should replace this one with. I'll do it eventually, but shopping districts and recycling districts and stuff. So like trash here, and then electricity, water is on the other side. I don't care about this because this needs to be placed, in my opinion, what is the most convenient for delivery. Well, as everything should, but also bear in mind where we're gonna grow as a society. Yeah, that's it. So next goals, what I'm gonna do off screen, get in a good relationship with them. After we have a good relationship with them, we're gonna be focusing on getting this contract done. But even with this set up, we actually need to have space for a port that's gonna be doing literally this sour water import and the slag exports. Slag processing production over here. I believe this should be tightly related to the oil production, even though slag is all the way there. Slag production is here. Very, very interesting how we should be dealing with this, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. But this is the current state of, this is the order of things. Jem'Hadar. We will be dumping more stuff over here. I'm wondering how much I can push in here before I destroy this, because I know that it can damage the buildings. Okay, let's not do this. Let's just do dumping. You can see that a lot of it is marked already. I believe that this might also affect the shipping lane here. We might actually, I can set up this to be like oil depot. I can build a bigger, like if we ever fill this up before next episode at least, I can just set this up to be oil import, and then continue building this up to be like sour water right next to it. I'm perfectly happy initially with that's a good point. What's the dumbass talking about now? The setups in this game, the setups, you have 4 different sizes of your ports or harbors, or what's the name of the cargo? Seriously, it's a cargo. Oh, cargo depots. Let's call them cargo depots then. What a stupid name. It's a port. Here we go. Cargo depot. Oh my god, it's literally cargo depot. So you've seen this cargo depot 6 and 8. We currently have 2 and 4, I think. Is this the one? Yeah. Yeah, we can expand it here. It even allows us to do so, but whatever. So we can expand the size of this, so it's just gonna be accommodating. The bigger ship is free. It just literally, if we press this button, we're gonna get double the size of port. I don't need it at the moment, so so my question here, or my concern, is how big should I make this area for the next port? Do we stick to 4 ships, 2 and 4, because only 2 can be upgraded to 4. 4 cannot be upgraded to 6. If you want 6, you need 6 and 8s are different ports. They are obviously, as you saw here, down the line, somewhat, somewhere over the rainbow. Here we go. These guys, it's pretty far away. So, so what do we do with these? Yeah, I don't know. They're there. So, yeah, that's our next thing. For now, I think I'm gonna be happy with 4 ports, the size, and like having oil here, potentially maybe leaving a little bit more space so we can just demolish 4 port and then build 6, or maybe something different, I don't know. But even with this, this is gonna be a... How long is this gonna take, guys? I have no idea. We also need to think about these bridges and stuff that we're building here. These guys, excavators here, I think they are perfectly fine with getting fuel on their own and going there and back, even though most of, like, a lot of fuel is being used while they're traveling there and back. But I can do... What's with this? I can do a ramp over here to speed this up even further. So if I go... If I say that this is enough here in this direction, and then tell them to go from here, angle it down, like this. Oh, it didn't. So do this, and then prioritize this. Is it mostly excavating? It's mostly excavating, so that means we're gonna have excess materials. So if I tell them to do this, even this can be done later. I can do it like this. So it can come here and dump some materials. I'm just thinking, do I give them more space to dump materials? Maybe. This is -2. I don't need -2. I need like to 0, right? Yeah, I think 0 is fine. So if I do... Oh, whoa, he can already do this. Sweet! No, you don't need to do this then. Yay! All rejoice. Okay, so what do we need? Okay, let me do this again. Where is the big hole in the ground that nobody likes, that I don't like so much? So I should probably leave them some space to dump these materials so they don't have to drive far away. Like this, maybe? Like I said, this is a foreign island for me, so... Mine still, but... Oh, I should probably do it this way. Because we're only looking to dump stuff here, not to do anything more. Cool. I didn't even know that they can go up and down over here. That's fine. Okay, let's talk about the bridge. I was thinking, when I'm done planning this bridge, so Jeff Bridges is like here. Yeah, this is being blocked. Clock blocked. Where's the old Gala now with his monstrosity over the mountain bridges? Jeff Bridges. Oh, here we go. I really don't want to build this, by the way, guys. Just saying. I don't want to build it like this because I'm just looking where the hole in the water is, and you can see it. Oh, there we go. So this is it. We literally need to go, let's say 1 square. To be on the safe side, what we need to do here is this square here. This needs to be taken care of. Oh, come on, man, you have a dumping site here. There we go, it's there. Don't take it into the... he's taking it to... Oh, because it's... okay, 2 different materials. Okay, whatever. I don't know if I can make... No, I can't. I can make the sorting station here. It's just funny. You can have people here. You can literally have people on this island, but you cannot have other vehicles. How do they get to work? But yeah, anyway, so this is what we need to do. This nonsense can stop. I'm happy with this. Let's remove all of this. You have a dumping site here if you need to deal with this, but literally remove this. Remove all of this. Again, just no, it's not far enough. Just to make whoa, seriously. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Ah, right. No. It's still one block over in this direction. You can see how they want to move. I believe that there's water. There's underground, underwater. There's some kind of a hollow, like just a hole underwater. So looks like here would be perfectly fine. And I can then prepare this side as well. So let's say that this side needs to be prepared. So I can do something like this. Yeah, This looks like we already did stuff here, so yeah, just dump stuff in there. More so than here, I would say. But I think we're gonna have enough rocks for all of this. And the big final end game, whatever the end game is, ports and piers and stuff are being made as we speak here. I'm gonna have to look online what other smart, better people than I do, and potentially show you guys or demonstrate to you guys how this can be done. I was not aware that this is even a possibility, that we can build this so much. So, for example, here, if I go for the extend 5 segments, 10 segments, you can do this. You can literally build this, which I'm perfectly happy with this. You can, but initially, let's say 3 maybe, or maybe 4. I don't know. This seems like it's fine. So this is automatically how far this is gonna be set up. This is very, very cool. I love this so much. Yeah, we just need to, you know, stock it with whatever materials are needed, and that's it. Everything else. Since they're actually doing that, maybe I should. Nah. Sure, be grand. It's gonna be fine. There's a lot of rocks that are being mined from here. Ooh, since there's so many, how many vehicles do I have here? 3. Okay, that's a lot. Fine, perfectly fine. Anyway, the truck has no sorting plant. Oh my god, do we have iron again? It has iron again. Just dump dump the cargo. I don't want to assign again iron here because it's gonna create so many problems. Mine control tower has no designations to be mined. Yeah, Oolykee is playing too much with, like, you know, being too close to iron area, and then when he gets bitten in his rear end, then he's moaning and the moaning and bitching and stuff on YouTube how developers are to blame about everything in every game. So yeah, it's just Oolykee having internal problems, you know. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I have nothing else to add. This is going very, very nicely. I believe that this Steam overproduction, it's fine. I think it would be overkill to get for this, if my math is correct, for 0.5 Steam production, that we should go and create another generator. High pressure turbine and a couple of generators, but I think it's fine as it is. Anyway, anything else I would like to add here? I don't think so. I'm perfectly content with everything, how it's going so far. So I think maybe upgrading the settlement. Let's double check the statistics with the food. So potatoes here looks like they're going down. This might look like it's stabilizing. I'm just looking the lower end. Fertilization and us supplying more fertilizers, it's having an effect. Corn as well is going down. Bread, it's definitely, it looks stable, but consumption here, you can see that it went up. And then we have tofu. This is the thing that I was hoping to increase production of, and I failed because I totally forgot about this. So tofu now here, there's a lot of soybeans. Oh, I need to mark this as soybeans. Soybeans, there we go. And now we're gonna have a lot of soybeans that is gonna be delivered here. I can tell them to deliver manually. They still need sulfur for tofu. I hope that that this is going to be prioritized over the I don't know, fertilizer over here. We still need like sulfur for both of these locations. Yeah, it's going nice. It's going nice. Now, boat is back. Perfect. Oh no, repair. Oh my god, I need to press load ship as well. Oh god. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I didn't expect that we're gonna get to the 3 level in this episode anyway. But yeah, a lot of searching for me. This is another structure, location, damaged cargo ship. We already have, you can see here, we have 3 cargo ships. It's perfectly fine. We can use another 2, and I don't even know what to use it for, but we can use another 2. Of these. And now that we have discovered the new locations that I can go for, this ship is gonna see a lot more battles. They're gonna be rougher battles. I will lose some of them, I will win some of them, but on screen, if I see the need. Oh my god, I didn't research any of this stuff yet. Let's just add this to the queue and this. Yeah, so the next is ship weapons. So we will get better weapons, and with better weapons, I think it should be enough. Oh my god, hydrogen! Oh, recycling edict. I totally missed this one. We have one here. That's even more recycling material. Oh my god, so reforming and cracking. I think this is like the recipes you get here for like getting the materials. For example, here hydrogen would be cool. Naphtha, that's gonna become then obsolete. The whole steam production there that I showed you, all of that is gonna become obsolete because of this. So yeah, anyway, I love this game. Anyway, this is just a few moments earlier than expected. Oh come on, man! You have to press 3-4 times to set this ship to go. Trucks struggling to find destination. Yeah, you struggle. Yeah, just a few minutes earlier. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. See you next one. Bye bye.